I'm going to start off by priming my face with Nivea Aftershave Balm, and this will create a really smooth base. Then taking a regular glue stick, and I'm going to scrape a small amount of product onto a makeup spatula and begin working this glue into the eyebrow hairs. You want to make sure that the hairs are laying flat onto the skin, as you don't want any hairs like poking up through. Just try and get it as smooth as possible. Once you've done both eyebrows, you're then going to need to let it dry for about 2 minutes. Once it's dry, you can then set it with translucent powder. I'm going to be using RCMA's No Colour Powder. It's just a really affordable powder and it's just really nice to work with. So once you've packed the product onto the eyebrows, you then want to dust away any excess powder. You then want to start tracing out the shape of your skull eyes using an eyeliner pencil. I'm using a grey one from LA Girl. Once you are happy with the shape, you can then go ahead and fill in the shape of the eye using a face paint. I'm using Mehron in black. If you find that face paints crease on the eyelid, you can always use like a gel liner or a kohl pencil to prevent it from creasing in this area. Using a kohl pencil from MAC in the shade Feline, I'm going to apply this to the waterline of my eyes just to really darken my eyes. To set the product on the eyes, so I'm just using an eyeshadow from Makeup Geek in the shade Corrupt, and I'm just going to pat this all over the eyelid and underneath the eye. Now to add some sparkle to the eyes, I'm going to be taking MAC Mix-In Medium Gel and Ben Nye Glitter in the colour Black Diamond. You first want to apply the mix-in gel in a patting motion and then add the glitter after. So I do it in small sections so the gel doesn't dry. Doing this will hold your glitter in place all night, and repeat these steps until both eyes are covered. For lashes, I'm going to be using my Ardell Wispies, and I absolutely love these eyelashes. They're probably like one of my favourites. Once the eyes are complete, you want to map out the skull shape on the nose using a kohl pencil. Now I'm going to start mapping out the galaxy markings on my face. I found it easy to start with the dark colours first, as it kind of gives you an idea of the shape that you're going to end up with. So I'm starting off using black, and then I'm going to start going into the lighter colours after. In this video I'm going to be using only Mehron's face paints, and I will pop a list of the products that I use from Mehron's and the colours in the description bar. So I'm just going to carry on applying all the colours down from darkest to lightest in like a shape of a galaxy, and it doesn't have to be neat because I'm going to be applying eyeshadow on top and blending all the colours in together. To set the blue face paint areas on my face, I'm using this blue shadow from the Morphe 35D palette. And you want to concentrate this colour onto the blue areas of the face paint only. I'm then going to take this black shade from the Morphe 35D palette and set any black areas on my galaxy skull and just really blend this into the blue shade. Then I'll be switching in between these two purple colours from the Morphe's 35U palette, and I'm just going to be working these two colours in the purple areas only, making sure that they're blended into the blue areas. Once all the darker colours are now onto my skin, I'm going to then focus on the lighter colours. So I'm going in with pink first, and I'm going to apply this colour next to the purple areas and just map this out across my face. I'm going to take a orangey kind of light shade and apply this right next to the pink, and just keep mapping this out in random places of my face, but making sure that it's kind of next to the pink colours. Now going back to the Morphe's 35U palette, I'm taking these two pink shades and I'm going to be setting all the pink areas of my face and really blending them into the purple areas. I'm going to focus on the highlighted areas on my face now, so I'm going to take the white face paint from Mehron's and I'm going to apply this to the areas on my face which I wanted to be highlighted. To blend the orange face paint in, I'm going to be using the eyeshadow 4456 from Lord & Berry, and I'm just going to take this on a blender brush and just start blending this into the other colours. To set the highlighted white areas, I will be using the white shade from the Morphe 35U palette, and I'm just going to pat this over the white areas and set the face paint. Once I've put the main colours down on the face, I'm then going to go in with random colours and just place them in random areas just to pull the look together. Once I'm happy with my face, I'm going to then fill in my nose using the same products and the same techniques as I did on my eyes, and I will also be using the same glitter. Now, using the MAC 210 brush and Mehron's face paint in black, I'm going to start sketching out the mouth of my skull. This brush is great for fine lines, so I'd highly recommend using a thin brush for this, or an eyeliner brush or something like that. Then once you are happy with the outer corner of the shape of the skull mouth, you can then start drawing the teeth in. I'm trying to copy the shape of where my teeth start and kind of work them outwards. And once you're happy with the placement of the teeth, you can then go in with the small eyeliner brush again with the black face paint and start shaping it around the shape of the tooth. And you kind of want to bring it up in like almost like a pear shape. Now, to add some shadows to the teeth, I'm taking this grey shade from the Morphe 35D palette, and I'm just going to place this right next door to the black lines that we've created and almost like shade them inwards so it kind of looks like a shadow on the tooth almost. Now I'm applying the glitter to the outer corners of the mouth like I did with the nose and the eyes, and I'm still going to be applying the Mix and Medium gel down first and then applying the glitter on top of that. Once I'm happy with the result of my face, I'm then going to move on to my neck. I'm going to start off by drawing rectangle boxes, almost going horizontally across my neck, and this will look kind of like a skull neck once it's all filled in. Once I've filled it in with my black face paint, I'm then going to set it with my black eyeshadow from Makeup Geek and then apply the glitter on top of that using the Mix and Medium gel and the Ben Nye black glitter in Black Diamond. Now I'm going to start filling in my neck colours, and I'm going to be using the exact same colours that I used on my face just to tie it all in together so it all matches. And I'm also going to bring the colours up to my ear, and I'm going to apply the same techniques that I did on my face onto my neck and just apply all the face paint down first and then apply the eyeshadow and just start blending it all together. So I sped this up so it saves a bit of time. Now this for me was probably the funnest part of making this video, so I took a toothbrush and dipped it into the white face paint, and then I just started flicking all the white face paint over the areas of my face where I wanted the white dots to be, and it created a really nice galaxy effect. Now I'm going to take the black face paint and apply this all over my hairline just to shade it in a bit more, as I don't want my hairline visible. Then you're going to want to take a hair gel and separate it into two sections and use the two different colour glitters. I'll put a link to where I got these glitters in the description bar below, and I'm just going to separate the glitters and then start applying this to my hair with a spoon, as I found it worked easier like just applying the product in a flat motion rather than using like a comb or anything. Once I'm finished applying the glitter to my hair, I'm then going to add all the fine little details to the eyes. So I'm just adding an eyebrow ridge and little flicks to the outer corner of the eyes, and then using an eyeshadow just to do any shading. And this is the finished look to my very glittery galaxy skull. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.